All right, welcome to another episode of Cigars with Stan. We're really excited about today's show. We're on location at Black Cat Cigars in East Norriton with our host, Sam Driban. Sam, thank you so much for coming. Well, I came out, so thank you so much for having us here.
Good to see you, Stan.
How's everything going?
It's all relative, but everything's terrific.
Considering 2020. 2020's gone. We'll talk about that later.
Hallelujah.
What are you smoking today?
I am smoking a Sam's GS Stash. This is one of our proprietary cigars I had made for our 25th anniversary, I guess about 12, 13 years ago. It's made in Little Havana, Miami, and I wanted a cigar something special, so I had this blended by Willie Herrera. Willie Herrera is one of the best cigar makers in the world. A lot of people know him through Drew Estates. But I used their factory in Miami. We have a great relationship with the family, and I was able to make the exact cigar I wanted.
Well, that leads right in perfectly to what I'm smoking, which is one of your cigars as well. So how many different blends do you have that come under the Black Cat label?
We have 8 proprietary blends. They're all good. They're all from the top manufacturers, the boutique manufacturers. I know you enjoyed the one you're smoking, which is our Black Cat Honduran, which is made for us by Punch and Hoyt Monterey people. I know you've been enjoying that since I rescued you from Onyx.
I was going to tell that story. I know you weren't going to let me get away with it. So for everybody out there, when I first started coming in here, right when you opened, you've been open here now for about 12 years?
About 12 years here in East Norriton.
And I was always looking for Onyx cigars, and Sam was like livid that I was smoking the damn things and turned me towards these, which I'm super excited about because it's not a very expensive cigar. So I play a lot of golf. So you're out on the golf course and you throw down a $12, $15 cigar and forget about it, you get a little upset by the time you get to the next hole.
Yeah, I would be, and it's a great smoke. It's, $2 to $3 a cigar.
I'm telling you what, I say this a lot. I put this up against a lot of different cigars that cost a whole heck of a lot more money. It's a very, very good smoke. So if you're ever in the area, swing by here and get one of these.
Yeah, I know you enjoy that one.
The bundles are very good, very reasonable, and it's nice and smooth. No, I like the Maduro, so I like it a little darker. Some people might not like Maduro. Do you have this in a...
Yeah, we make that cigar in 4 sizes. We offer it in natural or Maduro. Satisfy everybody.
So, listen, we're going to have you on the show like 19 times because we've got a bona fide expert here. So, let's start from the beginning. Then I come back, we'll start talking about a little more complicated things. What's the difference between a Maduro and a natural?
Well, Maduro, most people think of it as black or dark. Maduro actually means sweet. But Maduro...
I just learned something. I did not know that.
Maduro wrappers are darker because they're aged longer under more intense heat. The heat darkens the wrapper and it brings out a slightly different flavor. It's the same tobacco and same leaf, but it's aged differently to create that Maduro finish.
Oh, okay. And we were having this conversation the other day about cigar sizes. So it's a little convoluted because I said that, well, some guy was asking me for a Corona, and I said, well, that's the size of a cigar. That's not necessarily a cigar. And you said, well, but wait a minute.
Well, Corona really is a size. Years ago, there used to be a brand called La Corona, and the La Corona was a famous cigar, but Corona is basically a size.
And is that a small?
Corona is a thinner cigar. It's usually about 5.5 inches, 42, 44 ring. It's a nice, quick smoke. They're made beautifully. The construction's always nice. A little quicker smoke.
And what you just said about the ring. Now, a lot of newbies probably don't know what that means.
Ring is the diameter of the cigar.
Kind of self-explanatory, I get that. But, like, when you see 42, 45,
Yeah.
what's the typical cigar?
The higher the ring number, the thicker the cigar is. Technically, a ring size is 1/64 of an inch.
Okay.
So the most popular cigars today are your 50 to 54 ring gauges. Most of your Churchills, most of your Toros in that ring size. 44 ring would be like a Corona or a Lonsdale size, but a lot of people call it number 1. But just has to do with the diameter of the cigar.
Gotcha.
Most people smoke 50 to 54 rings. The 60 ring Gordo is very popular today.
So that's obviously a fatter cigar.
That's a fat cigar, and we have ring sizes up to 80. So
Oh my, well,
everybody
that's a log.
Everybody gets what they like.
Right? So follow that up. That's the ring size, then the length of the cigar. starts from where to where?
Well, the most popular cigars are 5 to 7.5 inches.
And what are they called?
Well, Robusto is generally a 5.5 by 50, 52 ring. Then your Toro size is usually 6 inches by 50, up to 54. Your Churchills are anywhere from 7 to 7.5 by 50 to 54 ring. It's all the same tobacco, just a matter of your preference.
The Churchill is the one I remember. And then another cigar I used to smoke is the Torre Fuente, the Double Chateau, which comes in a Maduro. What does Double Chateau mean?
It's just a name. Arturo Fuente is one of the most popular brands in the world. Great family, great story, very popular product. The Chateau Fuente is actually the name of their farm. But the Chateau is a 5 inch by 50, and the Double Chateau is a 6.5 by 50. It's just a larger size.
Okay.
Same cigar, larger size.
And that's just theirs name. That's just
Correct.
what they've done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, this is all good stuff.
One of the nice things is when you have your own business, you can name anything you want.
That's a good point. Good point. Speaking of your own business, 2020 was obviously tough for everybody. Your lounge is still shut down. So
Yeah, the store is open for walk-in trade. Come in, pick out what you want, but our lounge is still closed out of caution. But we're hoping to be reopened as soon as it's feasible. And our mail order's been terrific. We're offering curbside, but most people come in, take what they want, say, hey, we can't wait to come back.
And somebody who's watching this who doesn't know where you are, how do they get in touch with you? How about give us your phone number, your website?
The website's terrific, and our internet business competes nationally. We do a lot of internet mail order business. That's blackcatcigars.com. If you're in the area, we'd love to have you stop in. Phone number's 484-322-0800.
And the address?
46 West Germantown Pike, East Norriton, Pennsylvania. Downtown East Norriton.
Downtown East Norriton. I like that. Downtown East Norriton. Really close to a lot of things, though. And you've got 202 and Germantown Pike right here. Major intersection.
Yeah, we're 2 blocks off Route 202. We're between 202 and Sweet Road. We're 5 minutes from the Pennsylvania Turnpike. It's an easy location. When we moved out here, I had no idea what East Norriton was, but it's been great up here, and it is convenient to get to.
So you started out in Philly, right?
Yeah, we opened in Philadelphia in 1983. We operated our retail store and our mail order and wholesale division. We moved up here and opened a second store, I guess about 12 years ago, and then we closed Philadelphia about 10 years ago. So we do all our operations, our mail order, wholesale, and retail from here.
All right. Black Cat. Why Black Cat? And where did you come up with the name?
My dad loves black cats.
That's
Never
it?
had a cat as a kid. No pets. When he gets older, he falls in love with black cats, and it was a good name. It's a great marketable name. There's a lot of things you can do with black cats.
It is, yeah, it is. I mean, I like it. I like the logo. It looks sharp. Good deal. Well, listen, like I said, you're a fountain of information here. We're going to have to come back and see you again if you'd like to be on again. We'd love to have you. Maybe we'll have you over to the studio that we have out in the backyard.
I'm dying to see that.
Yep, you're definitely invited. We'll have you back on again soon. Sam, thanks a lot. Appreciate you being on.
All right, thanks for coming out, Stan. Anytime.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time.